Hello humans and demons alike. After my last video in which I proved that Alistair would have died if the Might of Lilith was actually exploding, and therefore that Rosie was a huge dumbass for letting herself getting put under pressure by him, and since I'm currently on my third rewatch of the series anyway, I decided to make another one, this time proving two separate things about Lucifer in two mini explanations. So, the sentence of Lucifer is being told to us by the King of Hell himself in Season 2, Episode 5.
Oh, Anastasia, I'll let you in on a little secret. I cannot smite him. No, it's kind of part of the whole hell thing. You see, it isn't just a place, it's a punishment. And mine is that I'm stuck here with all these sinners, can't kill them, can't do nothing with them, so I just have to ignore them. They are all mega gross and not a single one of them has good taste in musical theater.
So, Lucifer's punishment is basically that he has to hang out with a bunch of violent, loud people who murder each other all the time. As Jean-Paul Sartre put it, hell is other people. And as an autistic person, trust me, I can relate, Lucifer. And he can't even take part in the fun, he can't harm them. Well, if that's the case, Lucifer, then explain this.
Shit! The bad tingles are back! The bad tingles are back!
One would think the King of Hell would have enough decency to avoid spreading misinformation. Something that we here at VoxTech hold at the highest regard. But hey, what do we know about running a successful business, am I right? But anyway, seems like we have to figure out the actual conditions of the punishment for ourselves. My current best theory is that the condition of him not being able to harm sinners is actually tied to his will. So he can't harm sinners if his intention is to harm sinners. We see this with Vox in, once again, Season 2, Episode 5, where he physically doesn't seem able to strike Vox. An interesting question that arises out of this theory is if this Lucifer canon type thing would have worked if Lucifer had willingly done it. So would the crew have been able to build a similar canon abomination, for example to strike Vox? If Lucifer wasn't trapped in there against his will, but gave himself and his power willingly, this shouldn't have worked. And if this theory is wrong, then I don't know how to explain the contradiction from above. Let me know if you have any other theories in the comments. So in my last video I said this. Thankfully we don't have to go full on game theory on this and try to find how many joules of energy an archangel holds or some shit like that. Yeah, we are doing that now. And it's actually not so hard. To find out how much energy Lucifer actually carries, we can once again use the weapon explosion scenario. We know that the only power source for the weapon is Lucifer himself, and it is pretty clearly implied that he would die if the weapon was to explode. So I've decided to just treat it like he would release his maximum amount of energy that he could if the weapon exploded, and therefore would die afterwards. You can decide for yourself if that makes sense to you, but that was the only way I saw to actually try to calculate it. Thankfully, we already know how big the explosion is from the last video. If you don't remember, we have calculated that the explosion had a radius of 175 kilometers squared. But unfortunately, since the explosion didn't actually happen, we don't have the necessary other value to calculate its theoretical force. But the internet can help us out. I found this website which calculates the blast of a nuclear explosion when given certain forces. Since we aren't actually dealing with a nuclear explosion here, these results will be slightly inaccurate, but I wasn't able to find something similar for regular bombs, so we will just disregard the radiation effects and run with it. As you can see, the website calculates the explosion in several circles with different effects. I decided to go with this grey circle since it said that in this area nearly all buildings would be destroyed and most people would die or suffer great injury, which seemed like the most realistic scenario given what Camilla said. So I played around a bit, and when I had reached the necessary width of the circle, which was 175 kilometers squared, the equivalent force that came out of it was 4,345 kilotons of energy. If you don't know, every kiloton of energy is equivalent to 1 kilogram of pure TNT. This makes Lucifer about 87 times more powerful than the Nagasaki bomb. But he has still only a tenth of the power of the Tsar bomb, which was the largest nuclear bomb that was ever tested. So there you have it, folks. According to Hazbin Hotel, humans have already built a bomb that is 10 times the strength of Lucifer himself. Tell that to your pastor next time he threatens you with hell or the fallen angel. Anyways, hope you all have a wonderful day, and always remember, trust us with your everything.